Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Nzilani. I am a healed healer, or rather, I am a healing and transformation life coach. And I am very passionate about healing because I think healing is the number one place that you need to go to when you want to start a business, when you want to go into a relationship, when you want to have children, when you want to make a family, when you want to do whatever it is that you want to do. You need to make peace with your past or anything that could have happened to you. And that's why I'm very passionate about healing. And I think for me, it stands out because I have been through the journey. I have been broken many times, and at the point when I realized that I need to really focus on healing, I think I was done. I was just tired of being broken and just staying there. Now, before we go on, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and share with others so that we all be able to benefit and we also help as many people as possible. Today's topic is about moving on from your ex. Many times we feel stuck. Many times we are stuck. Many times we don't know um, whether we have the guts to go to another relationship. And it's not just me. I know I've been there. I've been stuck in such a place many times, or even finding myself go into another relationship before working on the previous one. And this is a mistake that most of us do. You are still living in the previous one because you haven't dealt with your pain, you haven't dealt with the lessons that you needed to learn. And here you are now moving on to another person. Well, I'm going to give you 5 points that will help you. And I know if you have come to this, if you have clicked to this channel, to this video, it means that there's something that you want to deal with in your relationship, or there's something that you want to help somebody to deal with in their own relationship. Or probably I don't know, maybe you want to learn whether you did it the right way. So hang on here. Let us learn together. So I have 5 points that will help you. Number one point is that you need to distance yourself from that person. If you've been in a relationship with someone and it didn't work and now you're not together, you need to break off. You need to have a break from this person. Whether they were good people or not, you need to take some time off for you to reflect on other things, for you to be able to, to even look at yourself and get to learn the lessons that you needed to pick from this relationship. When you have broken up from somebody, at that time, you're going through pain, like it or not. Even those who say, with a lot of arrogance that you can go to hell, or the one who has let you go, the one who has been the first one to let this relationship go. At that time, everybody has to go through some pain or some kind of mental disturbance. So it's good to understand that you're very vulnerable. And saying that, I think it sometimes you realize that you are the one who called the shots, you made the relationship break. But when this person comes back to your life, you find yourself accepting them back. Why? It's because they came back at a time when you are still very vulnerable. You did not take time to they come back and you say yes, you find yourself back in the relationship again, and you forget about what made you break up. So it's all because there is something that you did not do. You never took time to break free from this person. Sometimes I've had people say that when a man comes back to your life and you had broken up and now he's coming back, it means that he's coming back to see whether you're still foolish. Well, there's so much truth in that, yes. But sometimes even the man is going through pain and they don't know what to do. Maybe they were not bad people. So they don't know what to do. They find themselves just thinking about you, and they want to come back to you so that they can maybe try and see if there's something that can still work between the two of you. So it's good to build healthy relationships. I mean, boundaries. Build healthy boundaries that will help you to stay away. And by building healthy boundaries, you need to first of all speak to this person and excuse yourself. Tell them to give you space. That is, if they're not understanding the meaning of space. So you need to be firm enough to communicate that you need to have this space. You need to have time for self-care. When somebody was good, let's say maybe you are in a relationship that the person you are with was the good person, and you don't know why or how you can let them go. Well, you need to understand that the person might have been good, but the relationship wasn't good. So that's why it had to break. So the fact that they were good people doesn't necessarily mean that they are good for you. So you need to just understand where you are as a person. Self-care is not selfish. Self-care is very important. Number two, you need to let go of the fantasies of what could have happened or what should have happened. Sometimes, and many times, as mature people, as grown people, we find that we've already made a lot of plans with this person, probably having children. We are planning to get married. We are planning to, I don't know, to have maybe to do business together and so many other things. So you realize that now you're still holding on to this person because you feel that there's something that you could have done. I've coached many people, and some come to me telling me that they feel that they didn't do enough. They did not do enough, or they could have done, this and that differently. But once a relationship is broken, it is broken. Unless, of course, there are chances that you can still fight for it and it is a healthy relationship. If it is not healthy, then there's no need of going back to fight for it. So you need to love yourself enough to just know what you need, what you deserve. So the fact that we meet people for a reason, still the same way relationships break for a reason. So there are sometimes people are in our lives for some time. They don't have to be there forever, or they are not meant to be there forever. So we need to understand that, yes, this happened. Yes, I met this person and I met them for this reason. You need to really analyze your relationship very well to be able to know, why did you meet this person? What was what role was he playing in your story, in your life? And then understand that this relationship had to end at some point. So it will be easy for you to move forward. So even with in mind what the good times that you had with this person, you still can be able to move on to the next place, because you understand that, yes, even this relationship had to end. Number three, you need to make peace with your past. When I talk about past, it can be just from yesterday when you broke up with this person. It doesn't have to be something that happened to you when you were a child. So you need to be peaceful enough to understand that you are going through some anger, some sort of anger. And anger doesn't mean that maybe it's not supposed to be there. Anger is good, because it's like a pointer to the lessons that you're supposed to be learning. So there are lessons that this breakup was teaching you, and you need to understand that it happened. So what is this anger I'm feeling teaching me? What am I learning? What can I learn from this anger? And then learn to after picking the lessons, learn to put yourself to a place where you need to forgive. First of all, forgive yourself, and second, forgive the other person. Forgiveness is, it doesn't mean that you're exonerating the other person. It doesn't mean that they are getting away with maybe something they did. It doesn't mean that you are not, even forgiving yourself doesn't mean that you are wrong. It just means that there is something that you did, you contributed. You did contribute to either being treated badly, and because many times we tolerate people instead of seeing the signs and freeing ourselves early enough. So forgiveness is gifting yourself that emotional freedom. You gift yourself emotional freedom. You act in a way that you don't have to stay broken by this relationship. So when you forgive, you offload things that were not meant to be in your life, or are not meant to stay with you. Number 4, now this one is a tricky one, because sometimes we find ourselves breaking up with somebody and we still love them. Now, number 4 tells you that you need to be okay, or to know that it's okay to love somebody who is still your ex. Well, when you are in the relationship, you are in a romantic, you are giving them, romantic love. So we need to understand that you can still make this kind of love evolve to some other kind of love, and probably even consider this person as a brother or as just a friend, and you'll be able to move forward, because sometimes we know that this person is a good person, so we are still in love with them, or we still love them. So you can define this kind of love. Instead of saying that I am in love, say that I love them. It feels different. It's like you're making it feel a bit lighter. It's not the kind of the romantic kind of love, but some other kind of love. So you appreciate these people for who they are. You know that they made a difference in your life. You know that they are still good people, and probably they're still making a difference in your life, but you don't love them. You don't need to love them romantically. So entangle yourself from the romantic love. So this way you'll be able to free yourself now, to be able to move forward, to move on. Number 5, you need to choose to love yourself. Self-love is like the ultimate reason to moving on. The ultimate reason for you to be able to move on, to move forward, you need to love yourself so much that you choose something different. When you're stuck there, it means that you're not loving yourself enough. So self-love is self-care. So you need to choose to love yourself, to understand that you still deserve good things, and there are good things out there. You need to believe that something better is out there for you. Something different, something that you deserve is out there for you. So when you love yourself, you stay positive. You stop putting yourself down, criticizing yourself, and saying that I contributed to this or that. A lot of crying that doesn't help anyone, and crying now going to the negative side, looking at the loss instead of looking at it like a benefit, because it's supposed to be taking you to the next level or to something better than what you had. So I hope that you've picked something from this, and I hope that you have subscribed. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Let us share. Let us also share with other people, and let us continue growing together. Let's help others to grow together. And if you need help with your healing journey, I am here. All hands open for you, waiting to receive you. And I will take you through your healing journey. I have a program, 8 weeks program that will help you to unearth the new you, to open up, to shed off what you are not supposed to be holding on to, and now build a new you. Try to come up with new things that you can do, and new relationships, and all that. So I will help you with all that plus more. So call me. My number is down there. My email address is also down there, and my website is also down there. So reach out to me. I will be happy to help you. Thank you for being here, and see you again next time. Bye for now.